What if I told you some 20-year-olds in the USA quietly pull in $10,000 a month, sometimes more, without a corporate job, a fancy degree, or a CEO title? Sounds wild, right? That's exactly the point. This is not a lottery story. It's a pattern you can study. Stick with me for a few minutes and I will show you how they do it, where the real work happens, and the truth most videos skip. First, the short version you will want to remember. Number 1, there is not one secret. There are a few repeatable models. Number 2, most people hitting $10K combine at least 2 income streams. Number 3, traffic is the real bottleneck, whether paid or organic. Those 3 ideas will keep coming up. Keep them in your head, they tie everything together. Let's start with e-commerce. Picture a young person who found a small, boring product, then made it irresistible online. They test fast, they launch a simple store, they spend a little on ads, watch what converts, and double down on winners. That makes product that fills a tiny need. Plus predictable ad funnels can turn into predictable revenue. Some case studies shows people are in their early 20s hitting big numbers in months. When the math is right, decent margins, repeat buyers, and smart ad scaling. But it's not magic. It's a math and iteration. If a product doesn't sell, they drop it and test the next one. If the ads stop working, they tweak the creative. The lesson? Speed beats perfection. But that was not the whole story. Creators took a different route. Now, the creator economy. Imagine someone making short videos every single day. Their audience grows slowly at first, then one video lands, views turn into followers. Followers turn into attention. From that attention come multiple money channels, ad revenue, brand deals, live gifts, selling a small product, or sending traffic to an email list. Creators who hit $10K usually don't rely on just one stream. They stack them. A video might spark a product launch. A live session brings in donations. A brand deal pays a lump sum. The tech platforms reward attention, but the platform rules can change overnight. That's why the smartest creators diversify off-platform too. And what's coming next is often how they scale beyond a one-hit wonder. Another path is skill-based services. Think freelance developers, designers, copywriters, or small agencies that win a few recurring clients. This is less glamorous on screen, but it's repeatable. One steady client paying $2,000 to $4,000 a month, plus 2 others, and you are near $10K. The edge here is value. If you solve a clear revenue problem for a client, they will pay top dollars. The founders who scale past $10K don't do all the work themselves forever. They systematize, hire contractors, and turn one client into a predictable revenue machine. And what happened next would shock everyone. Clients who see ROI become referral machines. Then there is digital products and courses. You create something once, a course, templates, or a paid newsletter, and sell it many times. The math is tidy. Charge $20, sell 50 copies a month, and you are at $10K in your hand. The hard part is getting those 50 buyers. That's where funnels matter. A free lead magnet, email nurture, and a launch sequence. Many young entrepreneurs use short form content for traffic and email sequences for conversions. It's slower at first, but highly scalable once the funnel works. So how do people scale from $1K to $10K? There are a few shared levers: paid ads, repeat customers, high ticket offers, and outsourcing. Paid ads can multiply what works, but they require capital and testing. Repeat customers lower acquisition cost and stabilize income. Higher ticket offers improve margins and reduce the number of scale needed each month. Outsourcing replaces time with leverage, letting the owner focus on growth. Put these levers together and growth becomes systematic rather than accidental. Let's be honest for a second. Not everything you see online is true. There are exaggerated claims, and communities warn plenty of people about that. The truth is, some early success stories are real, some are cherry-picked pics, and some are short-lived. Ad-driven stores can burn cash while chasing growth. Creator revenue can spike with one viral video and crash as algorithm changes. That's why any plan needs a safety net. Track profit, not just revenue. Keep copies of your email list and avoid betting everything on one platform. Here is a quick checklist to spot a sustainable setup. Healthy profit margins, repeat customers or recurring contracts, diversified traffic sources, and at least one off-platform audience asset, like an email list. What habits separate the few who make it? Speed and feedback loops. They ship quickly, they measure and charge. They don't protect every idea, they test it. They also treat the business like a system, tracking numbers, batching tasks, and outsourcing slowly. Another habit. They prioritize one growth lever until it works, then add others. Finally, they invest in simple automation, a funnel, an onboarding sequence, or appointment scheduling, so the business scale without burning them out. Here is the surprising part. For many of these 20 years old, $10K a month doesn't mean wild spending. It buys choice, time to study, to hire, to invest. It buys the chance to scale a business instead of trading time for money forever. That's the real payoff, not just a flashy balance number. Before we wrap, a quick reality check for anyone inspired by this video. Start small, track profit, test quickly, and diversify. If you are learning e-commerce, watch margins and ad spend. If you are a creator, build an email list. If you are a freelancer, document your deliverables and build retainer offers. And remember, speed without learning is still noise. Do the work, collect the data, and let the numbers tell you what to scale. If you walk away with one idea, let it be this. $10K a month is not a single trick. It's the intersection of an audience, a product or a service that delivers real value, and reliable ways to reach people. Combine those three, act quickly, and you will see the path clearer than any headline claim. If you are serious about building income online instead of just watching others do it, this channel is for you. Subscribe now, because every week we break down real strategies, real numbers, and real path to making it happen. Stay tuned, your first $10K month might be closer than you think.